Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we would be continuing discussing our top into 150 series of questions on Leetcode, and today we are going to discuss this question 3 sum. So let's go to this question and see what it states. So given an integer array nums, return all the triplets nums I, nums j, nums k, such that I is not equals to j, I is not equals to k, and j is not equals to k, and nums I plus nums j plus nums k is equals to 0. Notice that the solution set must not contain duplicate triplets. Example number 1, this is nums, and we are returning like the indexes should not be same, and duplicate triplets must also not be returned. So in this example we can return -1, 0, and 1, but we cannot return then 0, 1 and -1 because that would be duplicate. And we can also return -1, -1 and 2, so its sum is also 0, so we can return it. Similarly, in the second case, we don't have any triplet. There is only one triplet, 0, 1, 1, and like this is not equals to 0. And in the third input case, there is only one triplet and its sum is 0, so we can return that triplet only. So this is the question, and num's length is given as 3000. So we can, like, our solution can go up to on square, and num psi value is from -10 to the power 5 to 10 to the power 5. And let's see in which companies it has been asked. You can see in Amazon in last 3 months it has been asked 17 times, in Meta 15 times, Google 12 times, and you can see lots of other companies there. So you can see, like, this is quite important question. So what we would be doing is like we will, like, we can run only two loops. So in the first loop what we will do is we will fix one element. Suppose we fix here -1, and then we will, in the second loop what we will do is, like, now we know what is the final sum we require. So that will be 0 minus of -1, so that will be 1. So we require 1 from here, so that 1 minus 1 becomes 0. So we will use two pointer approach, and left would be set to this I plus 1, and so this index, and right would be set to the last index, and then we'll keep on checking, like, whether left plus right is equals to this target, and if it is greater than target then we will decrement right. First of all we will sort this nums array, that I forgot to tell, and then only we will apply this operation. So it will be in increasing order. So, like, if the sum is greater than target then we will decrement right pointer so that the sum can become equals to target, and if it is sum is equals to target then we will store it in our answer, and if sum is less than target then we will increment our left pointer. And what we will also do is, in this case, if the same values are appearing for left pointer, if the same values are like, suppose we have got our answer, and then we will increment left pointer, like, if zero, there are multiple zeros, then we will skip all those zeros, and then we'll move to a different number so that we don't get any duplicates. Similarly in this case also, like, whenever we are traversing our first loop, we will check, like, whether there are not any duplicates, and we will not traverse through any duplicates. So in this way we can avoid, like, by using these two while loops we will be able to avoid any duplicates. So let's see the solution, how it's working. So the n is the num size, and then we are sorting this nums array, and then we are defining our answer, vector vector int ans, and then we are also defining vector int temp, and then we are defining two integer l and r and a target, and then we will start iterating our loop. And initially, like, we will check if k is greater than, if less than n, and k is greater than equals to greater than 0, and if nums of k is equals to nums of k minus. So this is the first loop through which we will avoid duplicates. So we will increment k plus plus, and here if k reaches n then we will break out of the loop. Like, this is handling the edge case, and this is handling the this duplicate elements, like, so that no duplicate occurs. There will be one more while loop which we will run here, which these two while loops will ensure that there are no duplicates. And then we will set, like, in our temp, we will insert this value nums k, and finally what we will do is we will insert this temp into our answer. Then we'll define L as k plus 1 and R as n minus 1, and our target would be 0 minus nums k. And then we will start using two pointer approach. So we'll check if nums of L is like if it is greater than target, then we will decrement right pointer. If it is less than target, then we will increment left pointer. Otherwise, if it is equals to target, then we will insert this values at L and R into our temp vector, and we will also push this temp into our answer. And then we will pop back these two values because these are not required anymore. And then we will increment our left pointer. Like here we can decrement also right pointer, just we have to make one choice. So we are incrementing this left pointer, and then we'll run this loop to avoid duplicates. So while L is less than n and nums L is equals to nums L minus 1, we will increment our left pointer. Because if we will not do this, then if at the next index this same number is present, then again this, like in the next iteration, again it will come into this, and again we will push this into our answer, so it will result in duplicates, so we don't want that. And then finally like coming out of this loop, we will do temp pop back. We'll remove this element so that in the next iteration another element can be inserted. And yeah, in this way, like finally we will return our answer. So this will contain all the triplets whose sum is equals to 0. So we are learning two loops, like first loop is this one and second loop is this one. So this is O(n) square time complexity, and this solution should work fine. Let's try to run it. So yeah, these three cases are getting accepted. Let's try to submit it as well. So yeah, it is getting accepted. So like this was the O(n) square solution, and it is quite a famous question. Like you had seen that it is being asked in lots of companies. So let me know in the comment section whether you have understood the explanation to this solution, and I will attach this code solution in the comment section of the video, and I will also attach this question link and question description in the description of the video. So like the video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more such content. So thanks and have a nice day.